On the double, Jacques. Just look at it, Jacques. In a moment, wild Indians will come creeping out of the bushes, arrows at the ready. Magnificent. Just as it was 200 years ago. Got me?
Mais oui.
That, my good Jacques, is the very place. I tell you, I can see it now. In a moment, it will spring to life. Fierce voyageurs, clad in furs, shaking their muskets defiantly, will come trampling through that gate. Dashing adventurers of the Canadian North. Onward! Greetings. Where are the Rangers?
We're the Rangers.
Really?
Junior Division.
Splendid. And what's this?
Canoe, of course.
A canoe.
We're making it in the old Indian style. It'll be birch bark.
Birch bark. Smashing.
It was Zeke's idea.
Excellent, my dear boy. But what you really need to complement this magnificent stockade is a canot de maitre.
Pardon, sir?
Canot de maitre.
Precisely.
Well, what's that?
Nor'Wester's cargo canoe.
For a crew of 18. The vessel that penetrated the wilds in the 18th century fur trade. You really must build one.
But this was a Hudson's Bay Company fort, not Nor'Wester.
Of course. That's the whole point.
Hey, look.
What's the weight?
700 pounds.
I mean hitch weight.
35. Up in 4 minutes. Smashing? Can you imagine what the Nor'Westers would say to that, eh? The firing platform. Just as it was on the day of the attack, June the 4th, 1793. Smashing. Magnificent. On June the 4th, 3 of the Nor'Wester big canoes came up the Indian River. The voyageurs hid their canoes, came through those bushes and swarmed through that gate. 5 men came up to this very platform and covered the interior of the fort with their muskets.
6 men.
6?
Matonabbee, the Indian guide.
Of course, the Indian. The others seized the Hudson Bay Company traders, every man but one, the immortal Francois Beauchamp.
Oh, the Beauchamp journals.
Of course, the Beauchamp journals. Your name is Zeke?
Yes, sir.
Here, Zeke. 35mm split frame. Fully automatic, you know. Perfect exposure every second. Gets the whole story for me. Shoot me, Zeke.
Oh.
Now then, Zeke. What do you think the great Beauchamp was doing during the raid?
He was down there by the river. Then the voyageurs came and he had to hide.
Very well. I'll begin there then. I want to do everything Francois Beauchamp did from that epic moment. Well, bring the camera, Zeke. Oh, no ladies, please. I'm afraid the great Beauchamp was denied that luxury, too. Keep shooting, Zeke. Beauchamp secretly, silently made his way to this point.
Maybe a little further downstream.
Oh, you think so? Well, perhaps a little. Here are the Nor'wester cargo canoes.
Under guard.
Under guard. The guard's talking. He could hear. Another force was on its way to Moose Factory on James Bay to eliminate the competition of the Hudson's Bay Company throughout a vast area of the north. Then the great voyageur knew what he must do. He must warn Moose Factory. So, armed with nothing but his hunting knife, he must set out for James Bay, 500 miles through the wilderness. And thus, the great deed of Francois Beauchamp began. Oh, the Rangers, Senior Division, just the man I wanted to see. Mr.
Keeley, what's going on?
I shall explain, sir. I am Wellington Harleybone. Perhaps you know the name?
Sounds familiar.
I write the Harleybone adventurer books.
You write them?
Perhaps you've read I Live the Life of an African Lion.
You wrote that?
My purpose here is to relive the life of Francois Beauchamp and to follow his trail to Moose Factory. Can you get me a guide?
Not this week.
Oh, what about these excellent young men?
What? To go all the way to James Bay?
Oh, no, sir. I'll simply follow his trail a trifling distance at this end, and then fly to Moose Factory and view it from the other. Then I write my book. Just a little walk in the woods will do.
That's how you write your books?
Precisely.
Just, walk in the woods?
And have my picture taken.
You want to make a few dollars?
We can handle it.
I know. That's not what I'm worried about. You're going to have to look after him. Don't let him start a forest fire or drown.
He knows all about the bush. Said so himself.
I hate to say this, but I'm afraid your friend's a little bit of a phony. I read his book, I Lived the Life of an African Lion. It's easy to see how he does it. Takes a few pictures on a game reserve, then sits in a hotel room in Nairobi, inventing adventures for himself that nobody could possibly live through, much less him. He lived the life of an African lion? Why, look at him. He's liable to trip over a root and break his leg.
Sir, you forgot your pack.
Francois Beauchamp had no pack. And from this moment, I am Beauchamp. Zeke, the Beauchamp journals, have you found the reference?
Yes, Mr. Harleybone. June 4th, 1793.
Splendid. Not 500 paces, and did purloin canoe from Indian lad gone to see the fighting in the fort. Smashing. And now, to bring the Beauchamp journal to life. One moment.
Mr. Harleybone!
Well, what about us?
Okay, Mr. Harleybone. Cut.
Smashing, Zeke. Look marvelous in my book. I Live the Life of a Voyageur. Shall we go? Faster, my brave voyageurs! Faster! Beauchamp! making smashing time.
It's the current, Mr. Hollybone.
Ted, you see it? We've gone too far.
No, not yet.
Too far for what?
Dead Man Rapids.
Dead Man Rapids, where?
Just around the bend. You're in them without a chance. We're looking for a portage.
Hey, we've gone past it. Look, that's the curve.
Hit her in!
But it's in the book. Bonchamp shot the rapids to save time.
But he was a voyager.
That's true. And desperate. Hold the canoe, boys. Zeke. Shoot me as I battle the mighty current. Thank you, Zeke. Smashing. All right, boys, back in.
Mr. Hollybone! No! Come back, please! Come back, you'll drown!
It's too late, he can't come back.
Come on! We might be able to find the body. Hey!
He's lost his paddle.
That's a circular eddy produced by the configuration of the channel.
It's a whirlpool. How are we gonna get him out?
He asked me to bring some rope. Now I know why.
How long can he circle in there?
Weeks, maybe months.
Why don't we just leave him?
Just one reason.
What?
George Keeley wouldn't like it.
All right, boys, let go. Shoot me, Zeke. First rate. Look marvelous in my book. All right, boys, let her down quickly.
I don't understand it. Not a rip or a hole anywhere.
Yes, isn't it smashing? My luck has topped that of the great Bonchamp. He lost his canoe and barely escaped with his life. What a brave man. Can you imagine anyone taking such a risk? Now then, like the great Bonchamp, we must press on without the canoe. Having lost all but my knife, did elect to strike due north overland and trust to God. What a man.
Overland? Here? Inadvisable.
Therefore heroic. Let's go. Onward. What a challenge. Onward, brave voyageurs. Remember, we must bring word to Moose Factory the Nor'westers are coming. This is war!
You said it, Mr. Harleybone.
Wait, sir!
Look, boys, look. Yes, here it is in the journal.
Mr. Harleybone, we want to know what...
Listen, did come to a clearing. Yes, undoubtedly this is it. The same, just as Bonchamp found it 2 centuries ago.
When are we turning back?
Did despair of my life, losing all hope, did foolishly call out for help to the wild forest. Poor man. And by a miracle, my cry was heard by a lone Indian. Oh, boys, doesn't it rouse your spirit of adventure?
We want to go home.
Oh, very well. We will end it with that same sad, terrible cry, with that same despair. Oh, how dramatic. Help! Oh, help someone, somewhere. Help a poor voyageur. Someone, help! Help! Someone! Help! Help! Oh, help! And so we have relived history together.
How can this be the same clearing?
It's in the journal.
Why is there a clearing here at all?
There'll be a river just beyond. I'll cross over and have a look just to confirm it. You wait here and watch me go. Just as you might have seen that daring adventurer so long ago, disappearing into the wilderness, swallowed up.
What is it?
It's an old mine shaft. Mr. Harleybone!
Oh, boys, something dreadful has happened.
Yeah, we know.
I've lost my camera.
He's lost his camera.
My whole story's in it. Now we'll have to do the thing all over.
Mr. Harleybone, there's something else.
Oh, what else could there be?
How are we going to get you out?
Don't bother me with details. My camera.
You sure don't scare easy. The rope again. We're going to get a rope, Mr. Harleybone. Hey, there's the camera.
Where?
Over your head.
Oh, it's safe. Smashing. Oh. There's a crossbeam.
Here's the rope, Mr. Harleybone.
Come on, Mr. Harleybone.
What's going on?
Joe! It's Joe Two Rivers. He'll get you out.
Hang on.
Wait! My foot's caught in the crossbeam.
Oh, no. What next?
Well...
Smashing. Imagine, Francois Beauchamp was rescued in this very place by a lone Indian. Oh, splendid, my dear fellow. Magnificent. Now hang on. Hold it. Zeke, my camera. Shoot me as I emerge, waving bravely to my rescuers. Quickly! Very good. But you really must build a canal de Maitre.
Easier said than done.
Ah, but you have Zeke here. Goodbye, Zeke. Goodbye, my brave voyageurs.
Goodbye, Mr. Harleybone.
I'm going to send you a gift.
A gift, sir?
A copy of my book, I Lived the Life of a Voyageur. Autographed.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Oh, just one thing, Mr. Keeley. You really shouldn't allow children to wander around such dangerous country. Onward, Jacques. Remember Francois Beauchamp. Remember!
Remember? How could we ever forget?